All right, welcome everybody to Diamond Zone Thursday morning edition. Let's see all your faces. Okay, you gotta see my face, of course. Hi everybody. Good morning, good morning. And I hope everybody had a great day yesterday. Kind of crazy, right? Kind of crazy out there with what's going on, the new packages, the buzz around BioZen. And so I'm going to walk you through just some of my thoughts on the different packages and really how to create value. Because when you look at all the different packages, it is overwhelming. So I want to get you guys really focused in on if you're going to be giving advice to people on where to start, right, how to do that. Because the last thing you want to do is put 8 packages into the hands of one person looking to make a decision, right? Because if you give people too much, what do? Right? They don't do much. So we have to be the guide dog. We have to be the guide and give people, but I also want to make sure we are transparent in what we are telling people and what they could expect. Because my philosophy is now to under-promise, over-deliver. Under-promise, over-deliver, right? Because we don't need people, wondering where their product is. So anyway, we're going to cover that. So tonight, there's a business overview at 6 o'clock. Now, here's the only thing we don't know. I don't know if Chad's doing it or I'm doing it. Usually we take over Thursdays. And I was going to do Thursday this week, only because I want to get my groove down with the presentation and the packages. But then I got a text message that Chad was doing one. So I don't know who's doing, but there will be one at 6 o'clock. And just look on Facebook 1 hour after this presentation. And whatever's on there, just share the heck out of it. Make sure everybody gets it. Everybody knows about it. But we will have who the presenter is within an hour after this call. So just want to make sure everybody knew that. Okay, so let's get into what I want to get into. All right. So can you guys, Joseph, can you see my screen? World Business Opportunity? Okay. All right. So obviously the business opportunity, first of all, I've said this many times, everybody on this call, especially Diamond Zone, right? You should be well-versed enough to walk people through the presentation, right? I'm anticipating the presentation, right? Because here's what's happening. I'm anticipating it to change based on a lot of the new information that's come out. They have not changed it yet, okay? So we're working with them to help them change the presentation and find out what we can and cannot say about the sugar estimation technology that's coming out and all the different things that we got from CES. But the bottom line is I'm not going to do the presentation, but whenever you do the presentation, make sure, right, you're going through the income disclosure. Okay, but I urge everybody to start practicing. Right? Start practicing the presentation by yourself and just walking people through the information, right? Now, like I said, I'm not here to go through it, but I'm going to go through it slowly so you guys, until we get to the packages. So 195 countries, wearable technology, Antonio DeRosa, right? The video. Now, I got a question yesterday. Is the BioZen video going to be on helo.life? And the answer will be yes. Okay. The next question is always when will that be available? And my answer is what? What's my answer, everybody? I don't know. Okay. Because I don't. Okay. I don't know. So that's my answer. Okay. As sooner the better. They know the urgency. I mean, I pester them every single day. So the germanium stones, Fox News, I added this picture, right, about CES. Guys, that was a big deal. Okay, I didn't realize how big of a deal that really was to be the first network marketing company to be invited into the CES. I believe they spent over $350,000 on that booth. So it was something to be seen. Okay, now obviously Biozen. We've gone over it over and over again. I'm seeing some great videos. Okay, whatever video you're sending somebody until we get ours, I think that's sufficient. Okay, I said it yesterday, fear sells. And this is not manufactured fear. This is something everybody knows about. But to have a class 1 medical device, I think you should go back to all your prospects, right, that you went to with Hilo and hit them with Biozen. Like I said, worst case scenario. Okay, worst case scenario. All right, 350, 400, I don't know. Okay, 400,000. Okay, so worst case scenario. Do you all believe everybody should have a Biozen sticker? Okay, then make it happen. Make it happen. For all your family and friends, whether they get involved in your business or not, okay, they should still be a consumer of the product. I went to, I think I told you guys this. When I was in Vegas, I met with the #2 earner of a company called Metaluca. Okay, #2 earner in the company called Metaluca. And I met with him, okay, over a couple of different, not to recruit him, okay, but obviously when the #2 income earner of a company will see you. Okay, now let me tell you a little bit about what he's done. He's made over $30 million in the industry. Okay, Metaluca is a company that's iconic in the industry, 25, 30 years in the industry. And when I was talking to him, when I was getting a tour of his house, okay, he was talking about that all they do now, and this, I want you to understand the vision of any network marketing company. The vision of any network marketing company, you always start out with, right, looking for people that want to build a business. Right, I've talked to you all about this. If I'm starting any company, what do I need? I need outlets. I need distribution outlets all around the world, right? But eventually, once you have all your outlets out there, what are you looking for? Consistent consumption, correct? Consistent consumption. So now, okay, when he does any type of a meeting, you know what he wants to do? All they want to do is make sure people use the product. They still recruit, but their main emphasis is getting people to use that company's products. So #1 thing we want to do here is we want to get people to use Biozen, right? Every single person. And this is what's going to lead me into the packages. Because I think Biozen is going to be the staple, okay, that's going to secure people to have no risk, right? But here's the thing. Hilo and Biozen are one-time purchases because they say there's no expiration date, right? But I'm going to share with you how excited you're all going to be after the LA event. After the LA event, I'm telling you, you're going to really, really understand residual income and consumption. So right now, guys, we are in building mode. We're building our businesses. And yes, you are looking for people that want to join you in this endeavor. But my point is, worst case scenario, you got to make sure everybody buys your product. And I want you to really emphasize this class 1 medical device. Because when people say, well, does it work? Well, all I know is we have a class 1 medical device. Okay, and so they wouldn't be putting that seal, a certificate, I can't even talk, certification if the product didn't work. Okay, so that's got to be your attitude. Everybody should buy your product. Now, here's a question I got yesterday. What do I sell it for? I don't know. What do you want to sell it for? Okay, you could go 2 extremes, right? You could go and say some people are selling it for $100, right? But then other people are saying, I just want to get the product in their hand because they're going to market it for me. And all they're looking to do is they're using the Biozen as a leader. A leader. In other words, at least they're using the product. and they're just going to sell it for their cost. This is your decision. Okay, I know Lisa and I, okay, we're going to sell it for $50. That's going to be the number, $50, right? Because I believe in my mind, this is my mind, right? Because I have to justify what I sell it for. I believe if I'm selling 4 bios and $200 for a household to protect them from the radiation, anybody would spend that. They would figure it out. Okay, but that's up to you. It's a business decision. But let me help you here. You got to make that decision. Okay, but you gotta believe whatever you're telling people that it's worth that value. So I also have a dentist that sells it for $75. Okay, out of his practice. That's what he believes the value is. Okay, I just don't want people to start looking online at what they could get it cheaper for. I want them to have a no decision. Okay, so you guys decide what you're going to sell the bios in for. But my whole point here is everybody on your contact base has some type of device that throws off radiation. Okay, Anne-Marie did that video. Did you see that video? Your blow dryer, your microwave, right? It goes on and on and on and on. So we know without a doubt this is a very special product that I believe all of us are going to be able to talk to more people with. Okay? You know about the App Store. Okay, now let me touch on the App Store for a second. 2018, 2017 established world in the industry of network marketing. Even though you know that World Global Network's been out there and other products, but really their first go around in the United States was last year. That was the first time they really penetrated the United States. And the product we introduced was Hilo. Did it come with problems? Did it come with challenges? Hell yes, it did. Okay, but now we are established. I believe 2018, now that we have an established product, Hilo and Biozen, now you're going to start to see many different types of apps coming into your store. Every app is a product. Think about that. Every app becomes a product that we get paid on. So this is where you expand people's vision, okay, to understand what we're going to be doing in the near future, okay? Who is Anne-Marie? You don't know Anne-Marie? Are you kidding me? Don't text me. Okay, so, all right. Now this, people ask me all the time. Now, okay, what can I say about the blood, the sugar trend measurement? You guys understand, do not say glucose, okay? Do not say, what did we say? We said blood glucose levels. We have to say sugar trend management. Another exciting unveiling was that of the non-invasive sugar trend measurement. World Technology Corp unveiled the principle that drives a sophisticated algorithm through a live demo. At our booth, a black box built by our physicians and engineers showed how basic the principles of the otherwise revolutionary technology are, offering a new perspective for the upcoming devices of the Hilo family. Hilo Extends will be the first device to have these benefits, okay? You need to understand, Hilo LX and Hilo Plus works with Extends. It's a separate unit. It's a separate unit that you put your finger in, and that's where it reads your sugar trend measurement. Combined with Hilo LX and Hilo X Plus, Hilo Extends will be the first real non-invasive sugar trend measurement device. With 3 levels of trend on the LX and 9 levels of trend on the LX Plus. Okay, so it works with the LX, and that's what they were. That was the delay. They want to make sure it worked with the LX. But people say, what's the difference between LX and LX Plus? Okay, faster and 9 levels of trend with the sugar trend measurement. So the sensors, which makes it faster, and 9 levels. That's the difference, okay? Helo Extends will take the form of a common, whatever that word is, for your finger. But it's stylish and cool, just like all the Helo devices. Okay, so if now see what I put here? Coming soon. I'm not gonna get into that trap again. Coming soon. When? I don't know. Okay, now what they're saying to us, is March, April. Okay, but I don't know, guys. I just want to make sure it's out, it's there, it's in beta phase. But it will be released in 2018. Okay, you might not want to hear though but that's how I'm explaining it. And you know what? It doesn't make a difference. It really doesn't. Because I know the product that we have right now. I know the product that we have right now in Biozen. We could all go out there and build a business. Okay? Now, compensation. You know all the different ways we earn money, right? Some of you are going to say, no, I don't. Well, I'm not doing that. Okay, so these are the different ways we earn money. Okay, you guys understand this slide, right? This is all what we're building. This is what we're building. If I'm explaining the business, I can explain the whole business with this slide. Because it just illustrates. If I'm talking to somebody who knows nothing about my business, and people say, what do you do? Well, my job is to get consumers of the product. I want to get Helos on wrist. And the way our company has done it is we don't do it through infrastructure or employees. It's our ability to send out that 2-minute video. The 2-minute video promotes my product and it increases consumption of my product. And all I'm doing is I'm building my consumer base of people using World Global Network products. And you show them the geometric progression, right? If you got 2 people who each got 2 people who each got 2 people, and you took that down a 12-week period, you'd have thousands of people. Well, let me tell you how I'm changing my financial situation. Every time one of these people buy a Helo, or download an app, or buy the Biozen, or whatever products World Global Network is introducing, I can make up to 20% of those dollars. And there's people that made, over $8 million in their first year building a consumer base of people. Okay, so this right here, guys, got it. So the company is going to continue to drop in different products, and we're going to continue to add people. And it's real simple. People times product purchase equals commissions. And the more business you do, the higher the ranking you will achieve. Because what happens is every week the company totals all these dollars, they turn it into sales volume, and once that sales volume equals any one of these amounts, you then climb the compensation plan. Climbing the compensation plan means you're earning more levels deeper into your organization. Climbing the compensation plan releases car bonuses, luxury incentives, right? So you guys all know this, but I'm just recapping, right? Every one of our levels, you climb it, and once you achieve a level, you're always recognized at that level. So all diamond zoners, if you have not hit the diamond level, that's your first goal. First goal is to get to diamond, obviously. First goal is to get to team developer, obviously. Got to get that done. Once you get team developer done, now you got to focus in on getting to diamond. I believe a lot of people will achieve these rankings much faster, actually at double the speed. Why? Because we got double the products. When the company adds another product, all of a sudden now you could get there 3 times as fast. Most of us got to our ranking last year because of just Helo. Now we could take the same customer and double the volume. Do you guys get this, right? They could buy the Helo and the Biozen, which doubles the volume, which makes it much easier to achieve these rankings. So that's what I love about new products being added into the consumer base, okay? Now let's talk about the packages, okay? Now, when you guys see me do a presentation, I do it for a reason, okay? Here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna explain personal packs, and I'm gonna explain the bundles. Now, I always say this, okay? Now you could do it the way you wanna do it. But if I'm going to be giving advice to people, you know how I say sometimes, I'm no longer a presenter, I'm now a consultant. And there's different ways you could get started, okay? Joseph, there's different ways you could get started. So if I'm going to explain the presentation or the packages, Joseph, you're my guest. And the way you got on this call today was I sent you a 2-minute video. See, I want people to understand this. And when you wanted more information about the business, I then gave you this link, and now you're on the call. So now that you're on the call and you sat through the information, I'm going to call you right back. I'm doing this for a reason, everybody. I want people to understand exactly how simple this is. I want the person sitting there going, wait a minute. All he did was send out a 2-minute video. Then the guy wanted more information, so he led him to more information. Now I'm going to call Joseph back. And it's a real simple conversation, Joe. Now that you've seen the presentation, do you see yourself being more of a customer, or do you see yourself wanting to make money and really understanding how to build a business? And I don't let Joe answer. I just say, let's say Joe says to me, okay, Jeff, I see myself being more of a customer. Then my recommendation is for you to buy one of our personal packs. And then I just explained the 3 personal packs. Okay, our first personal pack, Joe, is called BioZen. It's a BioZen personal bundle. It's $490. You're going to get 10 BioZen and 2 free. The second personal pack is the Hilo LX personal bundle. It's $349. You get 1 Hilo LX, 1 band kit, 1 germanium stone. The third personal pack is the Hilo LX Plus. Okay, it's, what does that say? $490, $49. I just caught that. Okay, it's $490, right? Is that right? Oh, $549. What am I doing? I thought that was a dollar sign. $549. You get 1 Hilo LX Plus, 1 band kit, 1 germanium kit. Okay, now if I'm going to recommend, this is me now, this is me. Okay, I don't know what other people are doing, but I want to make sure Joseph gets his product right away. Joseph, okay, if you're going to buy the Hilo, I want to make sure you understand the LX Plus is not shipping right now. It's our brand new product. It's probably not going to ship for 6 to 8 weeks. Now, if he's okay with that, I'm going to make sure he gets the Hilo LX Plus. If not, does the Hilo LX work? He wants it right now. Let him make that decision. That's how I'm going to do it. But that's the personal bundle. I'm going to be upfront. I don't want Joseph coming back to me and going, where is my product? I bought the Hilo LX Plus. It's not here yet. No, it's probably going to be here, okay, 6 to 8 weeks is what I will be telling him. The Hilo LX, though, is what I'm wearing, Joseph. It works perfectly. That's what I would do. Okay, that's how I explain the personal bundles. Now, if Joseph says, you know what, Jeff? No, I want to build a business. Okay, now guys, listen. Remember, this is Diamond Zone stuff. Can someone buy a personal bundle and still do the business? But do you understand why I phrase it that way? Do you see yourself being more of a customer, or do you see yourself wanting to build a business? Okay, customer. Okay, Joseph, pick your package. I always say this, you still get your website. You could still build a business with us, but that's normally somebody who just wants to be a user. And I always say the same thing. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not. I still love you, Joe. Okay, but as a consultant, I'm doing this for a reason. If you want to really build a business, I want to set you up for success. And I'm going to go over the personal bundles with you. Okay? Now, the personal bundles gives you enough product so you could keep momentum in your business. And I'll explain that in a minute. So let me tell you all of our personal bundles. Every one of our products, Joseph, there is no requirement to keep repurchasing the product. We don't have an auto ship. You're not buying, 25 different helos every month. This is a one-time purchase. I want to make sure I put that and I emphasize that. So let's talk about the different packages. Our BioZen, because of our medical grade, we now have a builder pack, which most people use the builder pack, Joseph, to add to any one of our other products. And the reason why the builder pack is so popular is because you're going to get 30 BioZen stickers and 8 free. Okay, and what people are doing with the builder pack is they're adding it to the other packages. So let me talk about the other packages. Helo LX, okay, gives you 4 Helo LXs, 4 germanium stones, 4 bands. That's $13.49. The Helo Mix Builder Pack gives you 2 Helo LX bracelets, 2 LX Pluses, 4 germanium stones, right, and 4 Helo LX band kits. And the Helo LX Plus Builder Pack gives you all Helo Pluses and the 4 germanium stones and the 4 Helo LXs. Okay, now, if I'm guiding, okay, I'm going to recommend the Helo Mix Pack. Why? Because he's going to get 2 Helos now that he could use, and he's still going to get the new ones. So he's happy because he's able to start using the product now, but he still has 2 other ones coming. And then Joseph, I'm telling you, you should add the BioZen Builder Pack if you decide to go with this. That's how I would guide somebody. Guys, listen, you can't let people think. If people think, they procrastinate. If they procrastinate, they make no decision. This is what I'm the consultant. You're the boss. You're the boss. And you got to guide them when they're making this decision. Some of you, all you have to do at this point, pull in your upline. Of course, I want you to close your own business. Okay, but if you're afraid and you got somebody that's watched the 2-minute video, right, and they've been on the webinar, then pull your upline in, let them guide them. Okay, that's how I would do it. Now, Joseph, let me tell you the best value that I believe we have. The best value. That is our professional pack. And I kind of went through this yesterday with all of you guys, but I want to do it again. Okay, I want you guys to understand this. Because if I could get somebody to start a business, right, with no, you know all the bells and whistles. I'll go through that in a second. And I could show them how to recoup their cash by wholesaling their product. Where would be the risk? Someone help me here. Where's the risk? You got to walk them through this. Okay? It's $34.99, Joseph. But you are set up. You are now set up, okay, for success. Now watch. You guys, stay focused, guys. Don't be selling your tickets on the Diamond Zone. I mean, there's plenty of tickets out there, okay? So now watch. I'm going to get on Diamond Zone and sell my tickets. All right, so watch. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Professional pack, $34.99. 4 Helo LX Pluses, 4 germanium stones, 4 band kits, 30 BioZen stickers, 42 free. So Joseph, let me ask you a question, okay? Based on everything I've seen, we're going to make your list, right? When we put together your list, let me ask you a question, Joseph. This is hypothetical now, and I asked this question, guys. How many people can we contact if you take your entire cell phone address book, all your Facebook friends, if we really went to work in 7 days? Just give me an idea, Joseph, of how many people do you think we could contact? Let them give you the number. And I just tell them, I contacted 500. I'm going to put a number in his head. Well, I could contact 250. Whatever he says, who cares? Okay? Let's say he says 200 people. Okay? Let me ask you a question, Joseph. These 200 people, what percentage of people of those 200 have a cell phone? Oh, everybody has a cell phone. How many people have, and I would go through all the different things. I know Biozen, okay? I know Biozen you could utilize with. Microwave ovens, hair dryers, routers, iPads, laptops. Okay, so Joseph, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna help you recoup your cash. If I could show you how to recoup your cash in 7 days and take away the risk of the 3,400 and get your business up and running, you wanna go to work? Yes, okay, watch. I got 72 Biozen stickers. Out of this, I know the average household probably needs no less than 3. So if I take 72 divided by 3, is that not 24 households buying 3 Biozen stickers? If I just used it for that. We're going to do this in a week. Now watch this. If I take $34.99, if I take 72, I want you guys to follow the math. If I'm going to make my decision to sell the Biozen sticker for 50 bucks, which I think is a nice number that I don't think most people are going to have to think about. 72 times 50 is $3,600. $3,600. All right? When we sell these 72 stickers, Joseph, and you gave us $34.99 and you got $3,600 back, is your business not free and clear? But I want to get a number from him. The key is to get the number from him. And out of these 200 people that just buy the Biozen, what percentage of people are going to be intrigued enough to look at the business? And do you know you still now have 4 Hilo LX Pluses coming? But I'm going to lead because that's the product I'm leading with. That's the product I'm leading with is the Biozen. But I'm still going to make sure they understand Hilo LX Plus, of course. But I just want to make sure he understands. This product is going to be coming, but you're going to get the best product. But it's not going to stop us from building a business together. And now, let me just, guys, help me here. Where's the risk? Now, when he gets the 4 Hilo LX Pluses and he puts 1 on his wrist, can he not wholesale the other 3? Do you guys know what wholesale means, right? I bring a new person in. They pick their package. Well, you're going to buy the first one from me. It's matter of fact. If you're strapped for cash and you're looking right now at some LXs, shame on you. Your LXs or your LX Pluses is cash sitting there. Move it. Move it. So now they could buy the first one from me. So what am I going to sell the Hilo LX Plus for? Okay, what's it cost? What's a plus and a band and germanium? $549, right? So he's going to write that check to me for $549. $549, I put that money in my pocket, and then I help them pick their package. I can move the product. People say, well, how do I do that? There's a sticker that you put in that you insert into the back office that the company knows they bought the first one from you. And they recognize as they bought it from the company, even though they bought it from you. So that's semantics. Don't worry about that. When you get somebody that's willing to give you $549 and you don't know how to do it, call your upline. Okay? But now if I take $549 times 3, that's $1647. So I'm just showing you just basic math. You guys, whatever you guys want to believe in or what you're going to do is up to you. I'm just telling you what I'm going to do. So if I take 3,600, right? I wholesaled all my stickers. I don't care if it takes you, what if it took you 3 months? We're going to do this in a week. What if it takes you 3 months? Well, let me ask you a question. Where else where you have $3,400 and it took you, let's say it took you 3 months. Let's say it took you 6 months. Let's say it took you a year to move your product. Where else can you make 50% of your money? Because that's your profit. $1647 would be your profit if you wholesale 3 Hilo LX Pluses and sold your bios in. You've just made 50% of your money. I don't care what you're in. See, over here, you're in complete control. I can make that 50% in a week. I can make it in a month. If it took me a year, if it took you 2 years to move the product, where can you make 50%? This is if you sold it and wholesaled it. I haven't even talked about, okay, every new person that you bring in, right? Everybody you bring in now goes into the compensation plan, and as they're doing the same thing you're doing, you're making your 20%. I'm just talking about here recouping cash. I'm taking away the fear. You guys, do me a favor. I hate doing this, but it seems to work with everybody. Drop a 1 if you understand what I just said. I hope I see 124 ones. I don't want to. I want to stay on this. I want to make sure you get this. This is the sell. Who wouldn't buy the professional pack if they're going to work with somebody and they know everybody needs the product they have? Well, there's 50, there's 60 ones right away. I guess this works when people say, drop an emoji, drop a fist pump, okay? Drop a 1, drop some hearts. I guess it's just not me, okay? But I guess it works, so I'm going to start doing this. All right, so half of you understand it. Well, let's see what it totals out to be. Okay, I want you to use it. Take your time. Take your time to do this. So it looks like 90%, well, look, it's going to be 100%. Who doesn't understand it? Drop a 2. Let me see if I see any 2s, just so I can make sure this is understood. Give it 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I got no 2s. That's good. All right. Perfect. All right, so let's move on from this. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, good. All right, clear. Baby, did you get coffee? Papa needs. Okay, that's boom. Now that's how I would describe the professional pack. Professional pack, guys, listen, my mind, it's for everybody, but it's not for everybody. Okay, and the way I would separate it is, Joseph, the professional pack is for somebody that really wants to build a business and doesn't want to mess around. Because Joseph, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do somewhat of the takeaway. I don't want someone buying the professional pack and wondering, okay, who am I going to sell the product to and who am I going to talk to? No, that's not for you then, for Joe. You might want to just buy one of our other packages. Okay, you see, I'm doing the takeaway. No, what are you talking about? I'm a professional. Okay, then Joe, that's just what I do. The takeaway. It's not for everybody. It's only for people that really want to make money fast. Because if I could duplicate one person where I could point to, wholesale their professional pack and got their money back, We're going to sing that from the rooftops, guys. Because this is how we used to do it. We used to show people how to wholesale their product and recoup their cash. You know what everybody did? They started at the highest package because they knew there was no risk. Where's the risk? They got the product. They just turned their cash into product. Now they got to move the product to make their profit. Duh. That's business 101. Only here, you could put 50% in your pocket. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to do. Okay, so that's how I would explain it. Okay, now, to close this out, hang on. What time is it? Oh, okay. God, these 45 minutes go so fast with you guys. All right. You guys know about, right, the loyalty. It's not about loyalty right now. But I moved these pictures down into the loyalty. So now I could just say you could, whatever products in the store you could buy with your loyalty points, okay? Now, I don't know if these slides are going to stay, but this is what I have now. All right, now, as I close this thing out, obviously you're going to go through Team Builder with your people, right? Right, you're going to go through Team Developer because that's what we want to do, the simplicity of the business. Now, obviously, I know, I'm going to make sure I always show the value of not only when someone, now think about this, not only does a professional pack give you the opportunity to make 50% on your money, right? But look what's attached to our product. You guys, I want you to make sure you understand, do not go through the value of this, the value of owning your own business. Not to mention, you could take the write-off, right? Lifestyle control, tax advantages of owning your own business. Showing people not only how to recoup their cash, but what if you showed somebody how to recoup their cash and show them a business plan how to get to Diamond? You know the Diamond plan consistently is a $100,000 a year business plan? So I'm going to take people away from spending money to earning money. Wait a minute, this guy just showed me how to start my business, make 50% on my money, and put me on a business plan to make 6 figures. Wait, what? And if I'm sold on that, and he sees my belief, this is what lessens the fear. If there's a plan laid out, it lessens the fear. And that's what I want you guys to be confident in. Okay? Advancement opportunity, the residual income piece of this, and the system. The system. This is what you're plugging into, Joe. This is proven. You're taking my 25 years of experience and you're plugging into a system for success. I'm going to provide the coaching, Joe. We have different turnkey programs I'm going to expose you to. We have a weekly calendar of events, mostly online, and a social media platform that'll blow you away. So now, you think what I just went through is worth $3,400 decision? This is what you have to buy into. Now, Joe wants to start with a personal pack. Is that okay? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm just going to make sure I'm giving him the right advice based on what he wants to do. Ask the question. Got to find out. Got to find out what you got. He might just want to buy some Biozen after a presentation. Is that okay? Absolutely. But someone's buying something. Somebody's going down. Okay? They're either going to get involved in the business or they're going to buy a damn sticker. That's got to be your attitude. Okay, does it mean everybody's going to do it? Of course not. But everybody who walks into a restaurant eats, right? They're eating something. Well, someone's going to buy something. Because I know without a doubt, World Global Network is providing some type of product that people could use. Just the other part of our business is they are able to build a business with our product. And that's our focus right now. So hopefully this was helpful, guys. Appreciate all of you. Let me say goodbye. Let me say goodbye. Bye, happy people. Okay. And we will see you. Well, I'll figure out who's doing the presentation tonight. I'll put it on Facebook, but share it with as many people as you can. If as many people who dropped a 1 shares the video or shares the meeting tonight, we'll have 1,000 people on. Okay. Bye, guys.